Hello and welcome to another bad review. Today we are looking at Mother Russia issue 2. Now I just finished reading this. It's part of a 3-part series from Alterna Comics and Fubar Press. It picks up where we left off during the zombie invasion of 1943 in Stalingrad. Our Russian sniper and her newfound baby boy, or toddler I guess he more accurately is, and we're saved by a Nazi and his dog. Now, we get a lot more backstory in this one as to who the Nazi is. His name is Major Otto Steiner, the 6th Army. I'm not going to try and pronounce German words. And his dog, Brunhilde. Now, it's a real good story. There's not a lot of dialogue, but there doesn't need to be. This one has a lot more talking than the previous issue. And we learn a lot about what happened with Otto and the first incidents they found of what they thought was rabies, and it was really zombies, and radio reports of people burning the dead and don't eat the meat, that sort of thing. And we learn he hasn't eaten in a while, so somebody had stuffed a can of beans in the kid's coat, so the three of them share it, and they're making a plan to get back to her bell tower where there's plenty of food, because Otto doesn't have any food. He's been looking for weeks and barely found anything. Guns, however, he's got that covered. Now this one sets up a lot of background information, and since I really want you to go get this one and it's not a real old book, this is from 2017, you should be able to track it down on Alterna's website, their Etsy store, or in trade paperback on Amazon. I highly recommend getting it. It's a great read. It's a little bit of a quick read, but that's because there's a lot going on. It's got really great pacing, and it is on newsprint, so the price on the cover is only $1.50. None of this fancy highbrow stuff that's going to cost you $4 and you're going to gamble on it. I picked up the first issue on a whim, just because I had bought this huge collection of old comics that I'm going to be reviewing, some of which are 40 years old. This, however, is new. It's on that same style of paper, which feeds into the nostalgia, and it was great. It's one of the best books I've read in a long time. As far as new material goes, it's definitely out of the park. I don't know why this isn't option for a movie yet. It's a blast. I hope it ends as well as it's been going, because it is really held up to be one of the better books that I've seen in a long time. So if you like zombie books, pick it up. It's better than Walking Dead is right now. If you are sick of zombies, this might invigorate you a little bit, because it's more of a character tale than it is a zombie story, and it's not poorly written. It's very well written. They had a very cohesive vision for what they're doing, and it's obviously carrying over in the 3-story arc. Now I'm hoping the 3rd issue is as good as this one, and I really like the homage cover to G.I. Joe Special Missions. That was really cool to see, so really hope it ends as well as it's been going. But in the meantime, get a chance, go out and pick this up. This is a great book, and I hope it gets optioned and made into a movie, or at the minimum it's kept in print for a while, because I think a lot of collectors will really like this one. It's a good action adventure story, it's a good zombie story, and it's an interesting war story for that matter. Check it out. It's Mother Russia from Alterna Press from 2017 in association with Fubar Press. And that'll do it for this one. It's a short one, so get out there and look for this, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I did. Thanks for listening.